kind of seawater oysters living away now, and I'm gonna show you one by one. First one, Akoya. Akoya can give a small pearl, and the main color is white. This is the most common one among these three. Second type, and the biggest one, South Sea. South Sea can give the biggest pearl all over the world with two main colors, white and golden. But the golden color is very rare, extremely rare now. Final one, Tahiti. Tahitian, or people often call it the black pearl, because only this one can eat black pearl all over the world. But sometimes you can find black with a little bit green or gray or purple, and that makes it special, the black pearl. And before 1893, there were only natural pearls in the world, and the natural pearls are not perfect because they are formed with something like sand stuck inside the oyster body, and it's very rare now. It's like 1 in 10 million nowadays. Because of polluted water and global warming, it's very hard to find the natural pearl now. So in 1893, a Japanese man named Mikimoto, he's like from the membrane, a texture metal of oyster. So we cut the membrane off to get something like this, remove black film, just get a middle part, and then we cut it into small pieces. Then treat it with antibacterial to keep it not infected. But the red color, it doesn't affect the color of the pearl. This will make it round, and the tissue is like catalyst. I mean, it stimulates oyster. The meat keep it alive. And then carefully, she cut a small line in reproductive organ of oyster. And then implant one piece of tissue floss and one call later. I mean, seawater oyster is just give only one per at a time, not like freshwater mussel. The mussel can eat more, but the quality is lower because the living environment is very different. And out of water oyster can live in about 1 to 2 hours. They skin a line out. Later we keep them. We keep them here in the net after implanting, and then we put them back in the sea. And then in the net like this. And then every month we have to come back to check them. We pick them up, clean the outside. We have to remove the dead oyster or the oyster that rejected pulp. And the success rate in Halong Bay now is about 30 to 40%. The rest 60 to 70%. Some of them die, some of them reject the pulp. And we come back every month. Control the quality. Only 2 to 5% are perfect, and 95% are imperfect one like these. These are rejected pearl, and we just dry them for cosmetic, anti-aging, anti-wrinkle cream. And pearl on the shell is good enough jewelry. These are the best ones.
Black one.
But not all of them around actually. As you can see, some pearl have a special shape like oval, like teardrop. But if the color is nice, just you for cosmetic or someone looking for something different. And now let's you have to control the quality.
This is in the black one, right?
That's black curry. Yes.
Maybe check that how she's getting the ball out. ऐसे करके निकालते हैं मैं तो उसमें निकालता हूँ उड़ीसा में
These oysters are alive?
मैंने देखा था केरला में लाट है
They alive, but after we get the pearl, it's dead. Because Akoya, they cannot live longer. Maximum 3 years in nature. But they too, they live longer, 15 years, 20 years, and we can reuse them maximum 3 times before they die. So after we harvest the pearl, we send them to Japanese expert. They're going to evaluate the quality. It depends on luster, color, shape, size, perfection of the surface. And the meat, we can eat that. Shell, we can use for souvenir, like a painting, like a wear. And we use everything. Okay.
So, a lot of culture eat akura and pink and maxima. Where do you sell it for eating? How do you sell it?
So like the